What's up? How are you guys doing? I think I went live yesterday because I'm really good at my job. This is even, I don't know. Okay, let me pull up your comments here. Guys. Hello. Hello. Merry Christmas to you too. Hello, hello, hello. It's almost the eve of the Christmas time where I need to talk louder. Sorry, I know. You guys have been telling me this for years. Like, can you please talk louder on your live streams? We can't hear you. Yeah, you guys have been telling me that for so long. I used to have a microphone and I don't know where it is, so I need to find that. I'll try and talk really loud. Oh, why is it? Oh, I didn't turn this down all the way. I'll talk really loud as if I can remember to do so. I'll try and do that for you. My hair looks pretty. Are you drunk? It's like really short now. I cut it, so this is what it looks like now. I'm just kidding, it's up in a ponytail. Anyway, hi. I need a break from wrapping presents. My body is on fire. I do this every single year. I'm always like, oh, I'm on top of everything, and I start wrapping gifts like, I don't know, before Thanksgiving even sometimes, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm so on top of it, I'm so ready. And then like the week before is like, all of a sudden I have dozens of gifts that I didn't realize I needed to still wrap, and shopping that I didn't realize I still needed to do, and all the things. And then I just like over exhaust myself, and then I can't breathe, and then I can't move because the bones and the muscles and the fibros and the endos and all the O's that I have. Not like the big O, but like, wait, what does that mean, the big O? Does that mean like, what? Anyway, wait. You almost fell for what? Oh, the title? Yeah, it's totally clickbait, guys. Yep. Well, it's not clickbait, but I don't need a break from YouTube. I need a break from wrapping presents. So technically it's not clickbait. You clicked on it, you're here. That's the point. That's what you do when you make videos. You put in the title whatever you think people are going to click on the most is what you do. Can you kill me?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Can you,
except with kindness.
Can you just like, just a little bit?
No. Sorry, dude.
What if I promised to come back another day?
I'm afraid I would still be waiting here for you.
Why? You're weird.
That's life.
You're weird.
That's life.
Do you know where the microphone is that goes to my iPad?
Your microphone is your iPad?
Yeah, remember you said that little one that we would clip onto a comb and hold it? And it would like attach to my iPad? Huh?
Maybe.
What? Are you talking?
You're talking.
I'm talking?
You're talking.
Oh. Great. Oh, the cutting my hair, you almost fell for that? Yeah. What if I cut my hair this length?
I don't like it, but if you like it.
You don't like it this length?
I like it your normal length.
Danny loves my long hair. This is the length it was when we got married. I like my long hair too, though. Is that Paul's thing?
Yeah.
Let me see it so I can show them. Paul makes Christmas card every year, and they're always so good, so funny. So this is, is it always just?
It's just him and his
guy family members?
friend, yeah.
It's like uncles and cousins and anyway, this is this year. See if you can find which one is Paul. Really hard to find. Paul's my favorite one, not just because I'm biased,
Yeah.
but I think it's hilarious.
Are you good? Do I need to go eat you something? Or
No,
can I
I'm
come back?
not good.
Wait, okay. Do I need to go eat you something, or are you gonna eat what we have here?
Can you get me a brain aneurysm?
No, I don't think so.
Can you get me a temporary coma?
No, those cost too much.
They do? Where do you get them? Why have you never got? That's what I want for Christmas.
They don't give them temporary though.
Yeah, they
You
do.
just go into it and they hope you come back.
Well, they should. They should give temporary comas for people that need to escape from their brain just for like a month.
I can go get those things from Easy and we can try those out to see if they chill you out.
You're gonna go get me special gummies? Do they have THC in that?
I don't know.
Ask him. Where does he live?
It's pretty good.
Thanks. They all like my hair like this. Okay, I'm chopping it off. So tired. How am I supposed to do this live stream? Danny made me take a break from rapping, but I just realized, do I even have energy to do it? Oh, we should do this while you're here. We should do Advent while you're here. Okay, Advent. It is time for Advent. How many are left? What's today?
Thursday.
So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's 4 days left. So how many spaces do we have? That can't be right.
5.
Because we didn't do a live stream yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be 3 days left.
Well, what's today?
Let's just open 3 because who knows if I'll. I don't know.
Today's the
Okay.
22nd.
How many do you have? 1,
Today's
2,
the
3, 4,
22nd,
5.
so we do the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So yeah, we should do 3.
But where's the 25th?
There is no
don't do it on the
25th. That's Christmas.
Oh. Okay. You want to go first? Trying to talk louder because I was like, oh, we can't hear you.
Turn your volume up.
So as soon as I remember, no, you still can't hear it. I've gone back and watched, and you really can't hear it very well. I was waiting for this one.
Do you think that's the green or is it the blue?
Will you get in frame?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Do you think it's the green quartz or adventurine
I
or
think
the
it's
blue?
the green. It's kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is this the green quartz or the blue quartz? Looks more green to me, but it also looks blue. It looks...
Well, we do the next one. See if we get the other
Okay,
one.
let's do it next one. Wait, we didn't read it. Is that
That's
the blue?
one. Yeah, so
Nice.
that's green.
Okay, so green adventure, a green aventurine,
Adventurine.
I don't know that word, has often become considered a good luck stone. Small flakes of mica or hematite can make adventure sparkle and glisten, an effect called adventurescence. Great, next. What? This is blue quartz, is the second most abundant mineral in the Earth's contentional crust and is found in many varieties and colors. That's
really,
beautiful.
Yeah, that's really pretty. That green one's pretty too.
Yes, they're gorgeous. Ooh, that's so pretty.
One more?
I guess. I'm gonna fall asleep or something. What's that?
This is polychrome jasper.
That's really cool. Will you show that up close, all the sides? This is a hard, opaque gemstone with very special characteristics. It is smooth and does not flake when cut, and it can be polished to high luster. So why didn't they polish it then? Can you polish it?
I could.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty.
Okay, now I got my beauty one. Oh, sorry. I just hit you in the face.
Okay.
Okay, so 8. This is a big one.
You're going to bed after this.
No, I'm not.
You are absolutely going to bed after this. I'm making
No,
a
because
call.
then I wake up at like 4 in the morning and be like completely thrown off. Ooh, pretty. I can use this.
Fine, if you're not going to bed, then you're at least just going to go relax.
Too much to do.
There's not, you don't,
That's
it's not worth it.
gorgeous. Look, it's like a bronzer and a highlight and maybe eyeshadow. I don't know. Blush, maybe. That's gorgeous. Thanks, LA Colors. Next is 9. Ooh, blush. It says it's blush, but this is like orange.
How do you expect to get these things out of
I
here?
don't know. You're not tired. You're tired, Bridget. That is not blush. That is orange. Nobody wears orange blush, do they? Does it look good?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, and number 10. Ooh, this is a good one. I'm actually going to use this for the holidays.
Oh, I don't know. Did you? I didn't hear it.
Why do they do this?
Stop.
Look, it's shimmering lip gloss. Pretty. Yeah, that blush is so my color. I mean, how do I get it off?
I don't know.
Luckily, it's LA Colors, which isn't very expensive, which means it shouldn't scare you too bad. Crap. It's at least blended a little more.
Looks good. Break time. Break time.
This is my break.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Wrapping your presents.
Thanks. It's nice of you. I wrapped your presents.
Yeah.
Except for one that Paul's bringing over. But I have not wrapped it. But it's just something little. But you can't look when he brings it over.
What time is he going?
I don't know. He said to call him tomorrow when, like maybe in the afternoon-ish. So, maybe we'll go live when Paul's here tomorrow. For a minute. Maybe we'll do. You guys want to see Paul on the live stream? Our best friend, for those that don't know. Paul is Danny's best friend, and he's also my best friend, and he's also my second husband, and he's also Danny's second wife, and he's also.
He's a cool cat. He's our friend.
So the other night we were talking about Iffer. Are you leaving? I'm talking to you.
Sorry, I thought you were talking to him.
No, you. We were talking about Iffer. And he was saying how he got to work with her.
Just
Yeah.
barely.
How did the joke go, guys? Now I'm gonna mess up. Someone was like, "Is that your third wife?"
Iffer?
Yeah.
She's kind of like.
And then I was like, "Well, who is his second?"
She's kind of like the set mama, you know.
I love it.
She's older and
She's so sweet.
She's just a rock star and just as cool.
She's really sweet. I love her.
She says, "Oh, she totally says give you a hug for her."
When did you see her?
Huh?
When did you see
We
her?
worked on that just yesterday and the day before.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't know you
It's cool.
cared.
It's cool. Okay, so Paul's card came with a game. He made a game this year. So here's a card. It says, "Yo ho ho ho, Merry Christmas to ye and yars." Oh, that's right, Sam. Thank you. Merry Christmas to ye and yars. Paul Green. And then on the back, he has all these things you have to find. So, first one is a rum cake. I haven't done this yet. Okay, I already found it. It's right there. Okay, the next one is an alarm clock. Am I blind? I'm usually really good at these. What's happening? Well, it's hard to see through the screen. Hold on. I don't see an alarm clock. What the heck? I'm so good at these usually. Where's the alarm clock? Does anyone else find it? I must be tired because what the poo? Okay. Hold on. Am I going blind? What's happening? I can't find the damn alarm clock. Can anybody find it? Am I blind? There's no alarm clock on there. Is there? This is stressing me out. Anyone? I need a break from wrapping presents. Not YouTube. It's sort of clickbait, but it's really not. Is it on a watch or phone? I don't know. It just says alarm clock. I don't see an alarm clock. Okay, hold on. Okay. I don't know how close is too close though. Is that too close? Come on. I don't see it. Does anybody see it? Am I blind? Anybody see an alarm clock? If they're all this hard, this is going to take forever because there's a huge list. What is the captain that's standing up with the red hat in his left hand by the Christmas tree? I know, that's all I see too is the bundt cake. Left hand. Wait, who? Captain that's standing up with the red hat. No, he's got a hook in one hand and a sword in the other. Do we need to call Paul? He might still be. He's at a premiere for a movie he worked on. I think they're probably done by now. Do we need to call? Should we call Paul? This is like impossible. Let's see if the other ones are just as hard. Cursed Aztec coin. Okay, there's like a bajillion coins in here, so I don't know which one. Oh, it's probably the one on the tree. Okay, that one's easy. Okay, I think just the alarm clock. Okay, double cigar holder. What? Here's what we should do. Just have Paul come to the live and tell us all the answers. I don't even know what a double cigar holder is, so this is making me mad. Peter Pan, 6 peg legs. Okay. What else? I'm trying to read these upside down. Double cigar holder, 6 peg legs, Peter Pan, dagger with kind note posted, a mermaid, a treasure map, mom tattoo, hidden Mickey of the sea, Davy Jones, and pirates' names. There's the mermaid. I'm really mad about the clock. I think we need to call Paul. Because I don't think anyone's into this game, but now it's going to bug me until I figure it out because it's driving me insane. So just call Paul Green. I've had a headache and I don't get headaches. It's not on there, I'm telling you. He did this to drive us crazy. He's not answering, he's probably still in the movie.
This is Paul Green. Please leave me a message. Please speak clearly.
I'm gonna leave a
Your
prank call
voicemail
since he
is
didn't
being
answer.
transcribed
I'm gonna
by
prank.
email.
Hi Paul, this is Shanny calling. Just wanted to let you know that, oh no, Danny's been in an accident. What a terrible phone call to get. And he's okay, but he's pregnant and you're the father and your refrigerator's going somewhere, so you should go follow it. Bye. That was a good one. Okay, well, we'll see if he calls back. If not, I'm over it, so I'm too tired. Anyway, I don't know what anything is. Anyway, how are you guys doing? The guy on the far left is holding a double cigar holder. Isn't that a fork? Like a pitchfork thing? Or not a pitchfork, but like a, I don't know. If you're watching later and you want to look for everything, here, pause it. And I listed everything before if you want to go, or I could list them again. Okay, so pause. And the list is a rum cake, alarm clock, cursed Aztec coin, double cigar holder, 6 peg legs, Peter Pan, dagger with a kind note posted, a mermaid, a treasure map, a mom tattoo, a hidden Mickey of the sea, Davy Jones, and pirates' names. So leave in the comments if you find them. What are you talking about? You have eggs? Do you have eggs? Wait. When you take testosterone, does that get rid of your eggs? How does that work? I don't know how it works. What, Shanny? Are you in tune with your psychic powers currently? Sure. I'm finding out the gender of my baby. You're pregnant? You're just gonna drop that bomb on me? On a YouTube live stream, you're pregnant? Wait, did I know this? I did not know this. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Shauna guesses a girl. I didn't know you were pregnant. Why didn't you tell me this? Did you? You could have. I have the worst memory in the world. But I would remember something like that. So this is your third. Bridget, congratulations. My hunch is that it's a boy for some reason. But Shauna's also really intuitive and she says girl. So probably one of us will be right. I'm pretty sure if I do the math right here, one of us might be right. I don't know. My gut is telling me boy, but Shauna's really intuitive too. So I didn't know. Okay, so that's how you told me? Bridget. Well, I'm very happy for you. I'm seriously so happy for you. You didn't know, haha. I haven't told anyone really, just barely out of the first trimester. So have you told your family? Wait, did I just announce it? Not that your family watches me. That's amazing. You're pregnant. I'm so happy for you. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Wait, maybe it's a girl. Hold on. Hold on. I might be too tired for my psychic powers. What time do you find out tomorrow? Maybe I'll have the dream tonight. If I put it in there. Dream what Bridget's baby's gonna be. Dream what Bridget's baby's gonna be. I don't know why my first hunch is a boy. True, 50-50, yeah. Yeah. One of us has to be right. I'll let you know who's right. Haha, my family knows, but no one else really. I'll probably announce it sometime soon. My appointment is at 11. Okay, good luck. I'm so excited. So excited for you. What the heck? When are you? You're the cutest pregnant person. Gosh, you're gonna have 3 kids now, Bridge. How many kids do you guys want total? Good for you for having them close together, because not that I'm knocking anyone who doesn't, but Danny and I both know what it's like to grow up with siblings that are pretty close in age, and it's a really good thing. It's a great, great thing to do. But we're all exactly 2 years, not exactly, but we're all 2 years apart year-wise, but like add or take away a couple of months for, I don't know. Like Angela was born in 78, Michelle was born in 80, Mike was born in 82, and I was born in 84. That's awesome, Amy. I was thinking boy, but then last night I dreamt it was a girl, but I've also dreamt it was twins, and that wasn't true. Were your dreams right before with your others? With how hard this pregnancy has been, I don't know if I could do another one after this. I was the sickest I've ever been. Bless your soul, I'm sorry. Oh no. My body is a mess this week, y'all. First day of tonsil stones. Oh no. Then my ankle started to bruise. I have extreme pain even though I didn't injure it. And now today I am breaking out into hives all over. What is going on? Go to the doctor. Can you? Are you having a weird, like, allergic reaction or something? You're the baby, Natasha? I am too. Well, I was. I still kind of am. I'm my mom's baby. I was her last kid. But then she got remarried and has a stepchild that's younger than me. And then my dad remarried and had a son. So I have a little brother, but I'm my mom's baby. Technically. We're all her babies, really. Also, you're on your period. That sounds really fun. Congratulations. I get weird period / PMS symptoms. I think it's part of it. Is this cycle. Oh, that sucks. Spoiled. Yes. Yes, the youngest does tend to get the most spoiled in the family, but they also have, it makes up for it because they've got other issues, in my opinion, that make up for it. You know what I mean? Like, we all have different issues. Like, the oldest and the middles all have their, like, bad things about it and good things about it. Yes, you're the baby and the oldest, Amy. You're an only child? Did I know that? I am so, like, not here. What's the question? What? The autism is concerned about how much change the tears will bring. What? What tears? Why are you crying? What are you talking about? Do you mean years? The autism is concerned about how much change the tears will bring. I need you to chop off my head. Decapitate me. Got machete.
Yeah.
Temporarily, you know how to sew.
Sure.
Sew back on. No? That's not a thing either?
Sorry.
Is there like a line you could clip in my head?
A line?
Yeah, you know how like you can clip like a line on electric things, and if you clip one of them, then something gets turned off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm serious. You're laughing at me, but I'm dead serious. You know what I mean?
That's
What's
why
that
I'm
called? Fuse?
Still
Clip the fuse, clip it,
a wire.
clip a wire.
But you don't have wires.
I don't.
It's brains and nerves.
Why don't I got no wires?
Nobody's got wires.
Why not?
Because that's not how the body works. I'm gonna go shower. Because
Okay.
it's tired, hit me like a ton of pictures to do, so
You're coming back down?
probably for a little snack. So I just have that whole sandwich. So.
Okay. Bye. Daddy's going to shower. Shanna, I'm talking to Egg. They cried into their muffins. What are you saying? Who's Egg? What's an egg? Okay, wait. Are you talking to someone named Egg? Is that how this goes? I don't know what's happening. You think that's what you think I understand what you just sent to me? I don't understand that language. What are you saying? Oh, you're Eden? I didn't know that was your name on here. Hi, Eden. Good to see you. Okay. What vibes do I get off? Shan, guess if I'm the oldest or youngest in my family. What vibes do I give off? You give off oldest family vibes to me. Maybe middle. No. Oldest. Am I off? I might be really off today with everything, but I think you give off oldest. What is it? What's the truth? What's the answer? I guess I'm a girl with daddy issues. Don't be rude to Shanny chat. What? Who's being rude? You don't want to mess with me today if someone's gonna be rude. I'm probably gonna not even like care because I'm so tired. So be as rude as you want. Within reason. You can be rude. It's okay. You should be a mod. Wait, who's being rude? What did I miss, Natasha? Who did I miss? You just thought a random person was asking for a wrench? What are you talking about? Thanks, Kat. I love you. I love that you're here all the time. I'm loving getting to talk to you more. I got it right. You're the oldest. I knew it. Yeah, definite oldest vibes. Yeah. Okay, Amy. Okay, can you figure out mine? I'm the oldest and I'm the youngest and I'm an only child and none of my parents are divorced. I would guess that you're Amy. That's all. I'm trying to figure out who you were talking about. Oh, who was I talking about? Oh, should I just have not gone live tonight? Like, this is terrible. I don't even know what I can't. I'm so tired. My body is just screaming at me. I wish like my body could just function like a normal human. What's that like? What does that feel like? Does anybody here function normally? And I know normal's not a good word to use, but like, do you function in a way where you're like, oh, hey body, I need you to function at all a little? Can you give me like a little bit of extra energy sometimes? Like right now, I just need a little bit extra. Do you have any more in there? Shauna, I'm not function. Same. Wouldn't that be nice? Haha, I wish I was that all the time. Me too, Caitlin. Yeah. Never function normally. Me not compute. Yeah. Me. Yes, Amy, you're completely normal. You have to push yourself, but how do you do that? That's what I've been trying to do and it's not working. You're not normal. I don't know. Wait, what did we decide normal is? I don't know what normal is. I don't know what I mean. Okay, so like function where you're like, oh, guess what? I need that and you can do it. What? Yes, Amy. I literally read it out loud. Didn't I? Wait. I don't know. Can someone like change the subject? Because I don't know. I feel like there's like, what's normal? Normal is where people who are rude are like, you're not normal. And then you're like, what's normal? Oh, so that means I'm rude because I just asked for normalcy. So I'm rude. Normal doesn't exist unless it's like made to be normal. So like there are some things in the world that are normal, right? Like it's normal for it to snow if it reaches a certain temperature and mystifyness in the air. It's normal to snow if that happens. But people, what's a normal person? I don't know. I don't think they exist. And I think the ones that think that they're normal or the ones that think that this is what normal should be are making it up. That's not a thing. Or they're just really good at hiding it. They're really good at faking it. They are really good at faking. I think that we are all just human beings trying to figure out our own lives individually the best that we can. And I think that along the way, we have lots of personalities in the world, lots of types of people in the world, and that can create things of judgments and assumptions, and also it can create good things like love and understanding and patience. And we all have, I'm sure a little bit of all the goods and the bads in us, and we just have to do our best to decide which one do we want to be and what do we need to do to be that makes us feel like a good, where it's good person, that for it to be. If everyone was normal, the world would be boring. I agree. You're literally always either sick physically, in pain, or having a migraine. What are you talking to me? Who are you talking to? Wait, if you're still talking to Eden, you need to put that at the beginning of every single comment, because now I think you're talking to me. All I'm saying is you're always ill in some way. Are you talking to me? Are you bullying me, Sam? Are you making fun of me for my health issues like people, like really mean people do? Rude. They're not. Sam's not. I don't think they're talking to me. And if they are, they're joking, because Sam's like one of my best friends. So, what? Rude. Hi, Chris. Okay, you're talking to Eden. Okay, why are you talking to her like that? Them? Wait. It's been so long since I've talked to Eden. Wow. I'm learning, guys. I'm really old. I respect everybody's pronouns and everything, but I'm still learning. So if I ever get any of your pronouns wrong, please be patient with me. I grew up in a day where we didn't have that. And they and them means one specific thing is what I was taught. And so, but I totally understand it, and I understand non-binary people and all that stuff. So just be patient with me until I learn if some of you have pronouns other than she or he or hers or his or him or her or I don't know the other. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just from a different, yeah. Okay. Anyway, okay, wait. She, they, okay. So, she, they. Okay, I'll try and remember that. That's even harder when one is a she and the other is a they. Can you help me, understand that a little bit? I would love to understand that. So some people say that their pronouns are like she and they, or he and they, or she and them, or them and her, or them and he, or they and he. What does that mean? Does that mean that if your pronouns are she, what did you say yours were? She and they. Does that mean that I can't say he or her, or he or them? I don't know. I'm like so bad at this. I'm learning though. And I respect, please don't think I'm not disrespecting anybody. I respect everybody's, whatever they think they are. I respect that, because we all have what we think we are, and that's what matters. And if you don't like it, then don't be rude about it. You know what I mean? Move on with your life. But like, I really want to learn and I want to understand so that I get it. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's what we were taught, Amy, but it's different now. Amy said, I don't get they, them. That's plural, and there's only one of you. Yeah, like we were taught that they, them means more than one person, but non-binaries are like, well, I know that I'm not a female and I know that I'm not a male, and so I'm not going to identify as such, and so that's totally understandable, you know? So I love it. I just am learning. That's all. Learning as I go. If the pronouns are they, she, then using either of those two options is fine. But does that mean that I can also use her? So they, she, does that mean I can also use her, or what's the other one that would go with they? Do you know what I mean? Like she and her, but if it's they and her, or they and she, can I also use her? Or does the her replace the they, maybe? I don't know. I love learning. I love learning about it. Learning is awesome. You can use her. Okay. So if they say she or they, I can say her as well instead of, She, her, or they, them is okay if someone identifies as she or they. Okay, so if they say she or they, then it's okay to do either she, her, or they, them. Gotcha. Okay. So basically anything except the male ones, right? So she, them can be anything female or they, them. Yes? Is that correct? I think that's what it is. I think. I love learning about this. She, they is just a shortcut way of saying both she and they pronouns. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I think. Good to know. So if your pronouns are she or they, then I can use any female pronouns or they, them pronouns. Brady messaged me. I need to message him back. Brady is my friend from high school, and he was my best friend, and I was in love with him. He's gay. But he wasn't out in high school, and I was very much in denial. Brady is wonderful. He took me to prom, I think, because did I ever tell you guys my prom, how he asked me to prom? It was classic. It was so funny. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Yeah, Brady is, I was in love with him for a really long time in high school, and he was in choir with me, and we would do all the stereotypical things that gay men would do, you know. And again, back in that day, he wasn't out because no one was in my day, at least where I live. I mean, I live in Mormonville, so imagine that 20 years ago in high school. No one was out. I think maybe we had 2 gay people that I can think of. That's it. Nobody was out. Anyway, I was totally in love with him, and he was very sweet and was very patient with me, and really tried to find any way that he could to turn down a romantic relationship with me without hurting my feelings. So he would use like college as an excuse, or he would use like going on a mission for a church as an excuse, or whatever. And looking back, I'm like, what a sweetheart that he put up with me, because I was like obsessed with him. Anyway, he was also my best friend, and we were best friends, and he asked me to prom, and I'd never been asked to a dance ever. In fact, I still haven't, other than that. I never was asked to a dance before. Any dance I went to, I asked the guy. I never was asked by a guy, but prom came up, and he knew how badly I wanted to go with him because I was in love with him. And so he was like teasing me about it and being like, yeah, and I think I'm gonna ask this other girl. Like, he was doing that to throw me off. And I was like, that really sucks. And I just like was having a mental breakdown, being like, nobody's gonna ask me to prom. So I come home one night. Oh no. There's oh dear. There's this huge, I walk in the front door, and there's this huge poster board that says, hey Shannon, you're gonna go to prom, ... Yeah, when pigs fly. And I was like, and that's it, that's all that was there. And I was like, what? And so I thought someone was messing with me. I thought someone was teasing me. And I was with my friend, who is now my sister-in-law, Laura. I was with her, and she went into the house and she made a phone call, and I was like, that's weird, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, like an hour later, maybe we were in the living room and the front door just bursts open and then a block of wood gets thrown up into the house, and I go and pick it up and it says, would you go to prom with me, Brady? And I was like, what the heck? So originally what was supposed to happen is that he had balloons that looked like pigs. Like he had pink balloons that had pig faces on them that were supposed to go with the thing that says you're going to prom, ... yeah, when pigs fly. Like, but all I got was the poster. So anyway, I thought that was really funny. But anyway, I love Brady and he is such a cutie, and I wish that he could have come out sooner, but I'm just happy that he's happy, and I'm happy that it seems to be in a really great relationship. I'm going to go catch up with him after this because I miss him a lot. I've been thinking about him. He's such a good guy. And anyway, that's Brady. So, okay, what? So anyway, I just thought that was funny because, like, I was already so heartbroken knowing no one would ask me to prom, not even my best friend who's going to ask somebody else. And I've never been asked to a dance, and I was bullied and all these things, and like nobody cares, and then to come home to a sign that says, like, humiliating me in front of my friend is what it felt like. And I just felt it was so funny. Anyway, so if you ask someone to prom in a clever way, make sure that the entire plan works. Make sure that oh, the balloons just like flew away. And by the way, they didn't make it far. They made it like to the neighborhood, the cul-de-sac over from us. So like someone was, I don't remember how they got brought back to us, but somehow it got fixed or brought back. I don't know, but I ended up seeing the balloons at some point, but I don't remember how that happened. Anyway, I thought that was pretty funny. Oh dear. Anyway, what do you guys talk? I feel like you guys are having like a really serious conversation that I'm missing out on. Anyway. Yeah, Brady's wonderful. Do you guys want to see a picture of him? I haven't seen him forever. I miss him. He's such a good dude. Brady too. Brady too. I hope he's okay showing. I think he's okay with it. He's not big on social media, but I don't think he's very much not shy. The Brady that I know anyway. He's wonderful. Yeah, he was great. Brady boo, Brady boo. That's Brady. Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. Anyway, okay, what are we talking about? What's happening? Oh, we're talking about DID. Nice, that's a great discussion. That's awesome. I have a headache, and I never get headaches. That's how tired I am. Let's see here. What is happening? Brady also was involved in, I feel like I should tell you this story now too, because it was like the most magical Christmas memory of mine. I think I've told someone this. I don't know if it was Instagram or you guys, but it was the Christmas, it was that year that I was like so obsessed with Brady and so in love with him, and was wishing every day that he would love me back and he would, want a relationship with me or whatever. And I had like zero self-esteem, so I just would obsess over one boy at a time and secretly one girl at a time every time. So there's always a boy and a girl I was obsessed with. I just wasn't open about the girl one. But yeah, that one Christmas, I remember like someone asked me one time, like, what was your most magical Christmas memory? And I have a few of them, but this was one of the first ones that popped in my head was that I remember it was Christmas night, so it was like Christmas Day, but at night, and I had fallen asleep on the couch next to the tree, just like, because I love to do that. I love to lay down on the couch and just look at the beautiful lights on the tree and fall asleep to it. So I did, and I was awoken. It was just me in the dark, and it was just like so pretty and beautiful lights and just really quiet and really peaceful and really romantic and really just like a great little feeling, and everyone else, I don't know what they were doing, but it was just really quiet in the house, and I just like feel someone tapping my shoulder, and I open my eyes, and it's Brady, as if he's like my prince in shining armor, being like, "Hi, love, Merry Christmas." I was like, "Why are you at my house?" And he's like, "Do you want to go to a movie with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And like, it just was so sweet. Like, he just like showed up at my house, and that's a big deal, because no boys liked me, and no boys would make an effort to come and be with me, and so it was very magical for me at the time. Anyway, yeah. How many altars do you have, Kat? Can I ask? I don't know if anyone watched the meet and greet, but I tried to explain. Yes, Sam did. I don't know if anyone watched the meet and greet, the one at Disneyland from this year, but Sam tried to explain DID, and I hope I didn't say anything incorrect or offensive, just bringing it up to apologize if I did. That's a good question. Did you? I don't know. I'm sorry if anything I said was wrong or offensive, but also if you haven't seen it, sorry for bringing it up. I think we're all just learning. These are things that are very newly talked about, and so I think everyone is just trying to learn everything. It's not that the world has gotten more complicated, it's just that more people have realized who they really are and found that there's not enough dialogue about it. And so most people are just trying to talk about how they really are and who they really are finally, because they can like identify it now. And so that's really cool. Because again, back in my day when I was in high school, like no discussions like that were happening, like nothing like that. It just was like there was depression, there was maybe anxiety was starting to be not popular, but like more talked about. An eating disorder, you just, if you hear someone has an eating disorder back in my day, it just meant that they starved themselves till they were super skinny, which is why I got away with bulimia for so long. Trying to think, I don't know, just a lot of this stuff wasn't talked about, so I'm glad to be learning and talking about all of these different, themes. Ari, no boys like me, Shanny, I get that. That was my whole life. You'll find one, don't worry. Yeah. I dated a real dick bag right before Danny. But then right before that, I was dating Danny's best friend. That's how I met Danny. And he was nice. He's the best boyfriend I ever had, but he was the only boyfriend I had until, or not the only, the first. He was the first like official boyfriend I ever had. And that wasn't until my senior year in high school, I believe. I love you too, Missy. My brain just stopped again. What was happening? What was I talking? What's happening? I don't know. I'm a mess, you guys. I have so much to do. I'm so stressed. But like, it's my fault. I just like get so excited I just love Christmas, and I don't have my own kids to spoil, and so I just love like buying each of my niece and nephews a couple gifts, a few gifts, and just spoiling them because it just makes me happy. But then it just becomes overwhelming. So thanks, Missy. You've never dated? That's okay. You don't have to date. You didn't date till college, Darcy? Nice. We should do a live together. I wish YouTube would create a way to do a live with like multiple people, like Instagram does. Like, come on, YouTube, get on that. You were very shy. Yeah. I was, believe it or not, quite shy until till like the end of high school. I was very shy. High school was hard for me too, Shanny. People were so mean. Yeah. I think my worst, it's funny because the bullying that I received in elementary school versus, middle school / junior high versus high school, I feel like it's just funny how certain kids at certain ages bully in a certain way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in elementary school, it's like kids will just make fun of anything that they don't understand at all. Because they're kids and they don't get it, In middle school and junior high, it's like kids really make fun of your appearance, and because that's when they start thinking about their own, and so they make fun of you for that. And then in high school, I feel like because they're a little bit older and a little bit more mature, if you will, or smarter, if you will, they are more calculated with the way that they bully you, at least in my experience. But just like that one story that I've told you guys a bajillion times, people change and you just never know what's going to happen, I don't know. Has everyone heard that story? Now I feel like I should tell it again because I'm realizing that maybe not everybody knows that story. I've got a few bullying stories that stick out in my mind. I think Danny's coming. I feel sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. That's weird. Why do I feel sick? Hi, poofy hair.
Right.
You need a haircut. Maybe you can go get one tomorrow.
I'm not going.
But don't take too much off the top. Just a little.
What's a little?
Huh?
What's a little? In inches so that I can tell them. An inch? Half inch? 3/4?
3/4 on the top.
So an inch.
Short on the sides and back, and then.
I'm sorry, I'm not kidding. I got hit with a tire gunk.
You don't need to be sorry.
And I just realized it was because last night I only slept till like 9 today.
Yeah.
I stayed up all last night doing all that stuff.
Yeah. It's okay.
So mom's
Just
fault. She woke
understand.
me up.
Yeah. At least you don't have to drive down there. Well,
That's good points. Drink some side too.
I was about to tell my bullying stories and like them again.
No, it didn't make me sad.
Why?
Because I wish I was there to beat the fuck out of them. Shiz out of them. Sorry.
I just don't know if you and I would have even hung out in high school. Do you think we would have?
Totally.
We were in different circles, didn't we?
No.
Well, I guess not, because you were in band and I was in choir.
We would have run the same circles.
You think?
I wasn't a popular kid.
Would you have asked me to prom?
Yeah.
You would have?
Yeah. You're my friend and everything back then. I totally would have asked you.
Really?
I'm showing a time of your life.
You showed me the time of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you like ask me on a date?
Yeah,
Would you like try to kiss me and stuff?
probably. You're very kissable.
You're kissable. What's that?
Cream cheese. You want it?
You want?
Yeah, I bought more today.
Thanks. Thank you.
Step on that, please.
But I like this bully story because
Because we do have to get out there.
of how it ends. I'm working on it.
Just for this weekend. Oh, don't forget the
Oh yeah, let me see those.
the things.
You got me like a fork?
Yeah.
Danny had a girl stop by today. His girlfriend. That needed help with something, and she brought these
Will you clarify? They're gonna believe you.
cupcakes. What? To say thank you, I guess. Look how gorgeous these are. I'm not gonna eat these. Not all of them, anyway. That's like chocolate mint, I think.
I just want the horns. Out of this
You're
one.
gonna like this one. That's for you.
Just want the horns. I don't want them now. Too much sugar right now.
Yeah, they look very rich. I think that's like a chocolate mint. This looks like
Said there was a
chocolate with. Ooh, this is like a.
cheesecake one in there somewhere.
I don't know. These look amazing.
What?
I might pick it one. It's probably this cheesecake. I don't know. That's sweet of her though. What's happening?
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You're right behind me, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'll just tell it real quick for those that don't know. I was like 8 or 9, maybe 7, 8, 9, I don't know, at the park, and one of my biggest bullies came to the park, and there were like 30 kids around from school, and he walked in with like a porn magazine, and he gathered all the kids around me and took out the porn magazine, opened it to the naked centerfold, and started like comparing my body part by body part, being like, this is what your boobs should look like, this is what your stomach should look like, blah blah blah, like just making fun of my entire body. And it was really humiliating, and because the kids were kids and also afraid of him, they were like laughing along with him, like no one was standing up for me. It was really bad. And then much later, like I don't know, 7 years later, maybe six years later, I was in high school, and I hadn't seen that bully since elementary school, and so I didn't see him all through junior high or high school at all. And I got invited to this party, and my friend and I really wanted to be popular and wanted friends, and we were invited, and they said that they invited the whole school, so we're like, oh my gosh, we're so like, we're gonna have friends finally. And so we go to this party, and we show up, and it looks like nobody's there, and we're like, that's weird, it looks dark inside. So we go knock on the door, and these 2 guys answer, and we're like, is this the party? And they're like, yeah, you guys are the first ones here, come in. And we're like, okay. So we go in there, and one of the dudes just locks the door behind us and like is blocking the doorway as if like you can't leave type thing. It was really scary. And they told us to go sit in the living room, and I obviously immediately got a really weird feeling, and I was like, no, I really want to leave. Like, I don't want to be here. But they wouldn't let us leave, and they're like, no, you need to go sit on the couch. So we go sit on the couch, and they bring out this, what I think is like some sort of drug. I don't know if it's a bong or something else, where they lit it, and it like gives a contact high to everybody. Like they lit it, and it just went up in the air. You know what I mean? Whatever that was, the drug was. And I started to feel loopy and like getting more scared, and I was like crying, and so was my friend. We were trying to think of any way we could to get out, and they just would not let us go. It was terrifying. And I know that they were getting ready to to rape us or assault us in some way. And I just was crying. And then all of a sudden, this guy walks in the room that I hadn't seen yet from a different room. He walks in, and I'm looking at him, and he's looking at me, and we're both like, wait, do I know you? And it's my bully from elementary school, the one with the porn magazine. So I'm looking at him, and I'm like, crap, you know? And he's looking at me, and he just looks at me for a minute, and then he was like, you know what, guys, let him go. They're like, what? They're like, no, I know her, she's cool, let her go, let him go. And so they let us go. So he actually ended up like saving me later. So, and I also found out later that he was being abused at home, and his parents were like drug addicts that were really abusive to him, and just like beating him constantly and all these things and stuff. And so now I look back, when I think of him, I just think of that. Like, I just think of like what kind of pain he must have been going through to treat me like that. And especially like, that just goes to show that everybody does have goodness in them, even the people that, even someone that treated me so horribly and embarrassed me more than I can even, yeah, I've told some of you this before, yeah. Anyway, so that was my biggest one that sticks out to me. My second biggest is when I was in high school. Again, I wanted to be popular but wasn't, and my mom had just remarried, and she married a man that was well off, and I was like, what if I threw a party? Then maybe I could get popular and I could have friends, you know? So I threw this huge party. I invited everybody in the school. And I remember like walking through the halls that day, and everyone that passed me in the halls was like, Shannon, can't wait for your party, dude. Yeah, like, we're gonna see you at your party later. We're so excited, blah, blah, blah. And so I was like getting so excited. So the party started, I think, at like 7. So I'm out in the garage. We bought like, I don't know, probably a couple dozen pizza boxes and like donuts and treats. And we decked out the garage with lights and like a fog machine, and like all like just ready, and so much music and all the things. And 7 o'clock came around and nobody showed up. And I was like, okay, maybe they're just late. 8 o'clock, nobody. 9 o'clock, nobody. 10 o'clock, nobody. And I was like, what is going on? And that whole time I was standing in my garage, and I could hear music coming from down the street, but I couldn't see what was going on. And around 10:30-ish, a friend of mine who was friends with me, but she was also friends with a group of popular people that are very mean, very, very mean to me. She comes walking up the driveway, and I'm like, what the heck? And she's like, I would feel terrible not telling you. And I'm like, what? She's like, well, so-and-so, one of my high school bullies, who's a girl that was awful to me. She's like, so-and-so decided to throw a party the same night that you did, because she knows that she actually has more friends, and she knows that the whole school would go to her party instead of yours. And I was crushed. Like, I was heartbroken. But I mean, now it's like, I don't know. People are cruel, and, you know, it's not even, last I heard, that girl that did that, she is in prison, I believe, for drugs is what I heard, and she's had a rough life, and she's been through things too. But I guess the point in me telling you this is that, and like, obviously I have hundreds of friends, thousands of friends now, and I never thought I would. Like, I just wanted friends. That's all I ever wanted. And you just never know how your life is going to turn out. So if somebody's bullying you, just trust me, it has to do with them more than you. Like, they are going through something really hard, and people go through hard things, and there's the type of person that will take it out on others. There's the type of person that will take it out on themselves. I'm the type that takes it out on myself. I abuse myself. I am awful to myself. I hate myself. And then there are people that do it outwardly to others from their pain, and they project onto other people. So know that it's not you. There's nothing wrong with you if you're being bullied. it's the bully themselves that have problems, and maybe just tell yourself, be like, you know what, they must be going through something, and so I'm just gonna ignore it and know that none of that stuff is true that they're saying about me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, no, it's okay. I'm okay now. Like, I'm totally fine. It's just interesting now that I'm totally grown up, looking back and thinking about that stuff and being like, okay. And I mean, and I think that's why I get really sensitive, because I talked about this the other day. I think why I get so sensitive about if I see, you know, whatever, if I see things on the internet about me that I know are like, just, I don't know, like it does sting a little, but I'm also just a human being that's going to hurt anybody. There's no person who enjoys seeing those things written about themselves, you know, like nobody. But I can also take what I've learned and try and remind myself as much as I can. It's hard for me, but I try to be like, maybe they're going through something. Maybe they're projecting onto me, and maybe they're being hurt and they're taking it out on me, and maybe they're avoiding their own feelings and their own problems and just focusing on mine, you know. Because whoever you are worthy and you're beautiful, and nobody can, like, it hurts. I get it. Like, it hurts to, I mean, I was bullied so much for my health my whole life, and I still am to this day, and it really hurts still, because like I can't help that, you know. I can't help my health issues, and most of them anyway. So yes, it hurts like crazy when people either make fun of it or just mock it, or I don't know the other word for it, but you are who you are. I am who I am. And we're all just trying to do our best, and nobody is better than anybody else. We all have problems. We all have great things about us, and we all have things that we need to fix, because we're all human beings. And all we can do is maybe try and be patient with others, and maybe love and encourage each other instead of tearing each other down, you know. Oh, you've had teachers be the bullies? That's rough. I had 2 teachers that were bullies, but not a lot. I don't know. Nobody's perfect. We all have something. We all have things that we need to work on, or that we are working on. And I just will never understand the point of, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. My battery's dying. I should probably plug it in. I should actually probably go. I've been here a long time. I do have a lot to do. It's bringing up bad things for you, seeing all the bullying online, and that isn't okay. Yeah. You don't deserve to be bullied. Thanks. Neither do you. Nobody does. Just be careful with your words. You never know. Like, I'm really lucky that I have so many of you guys, and of course my husband and family and friends that are able to, like, I'm able to go to them and be like, oh, it was really painful when someone said this, and then they'll be like, okay, but that's not true about you, and it's probably more about them than it is about you. Like, I'm really, really lucky to have that. I know not everybody has that. But you're being you, and you're being real and raw, and people pick on you for it. And that's fine. I get it, because some people don't think it's cool to do that, but that's just how I do, and I'll just never understand, like, why do you watch then? If you don't like the way that I conduct myself or my channel or my life or whatever, either don't watch or don't say anything, because there's a bunch of crap I would say that I don't like about you, but I'm not going to go say it to you. That's so pointless to me. Because, like, why would I? What's the point in that? There's no point. I don't understand that. That doesn't make somebody want to be better when you're constantly tearing them down. It makes them feel worse about themselves. It doesn't help. What helps is to be like, hey, here's the positive things, or hey, I believe in you, that you can get better from this issue, instead of just pointing it out and either laughing about it or overanalyzing it or overjudging it or whatever. Instead, be like, hey, I noticed this problem, but I believe you can get through it, and I believe that you deserve better than the way that you're treating yourself, or something like that. That's what helps me. And I've said that a bajillion times, but some people still do it, and they always will, and that's just how it's going to be. So I'm just learning how to accept that and deal with that. It's one of the things I talk to my therapist about quite often. Yeah, that's all we can do, is just, if there's somebody that's misjudging you, or even if they've got a point, like, there's no point in, like, even if it's not a misjudgment, there's just no point. I don't understand the point. Maybe if you're my family or you're my husband, but like random people on the internet that I don't even know, like, it's not your place to mock me and make fun of me, or to over analyze and judge things that you really are not 100% positive what you're talking about, because you can't be, because you're not in my real life. So anyway, cue the Reddit post about this, but whatever, it's gonna happen. Nothing I can do. Anyway, I feel like I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. I feel like I kind of already did, so maybe I should go. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. There's no need to tear anyone down, even if you disagree with, I don't know. And I'm not perfect. I'm sure I've done that a couple times, but it just blows my mind that there are people out there that just obsess over nitpicking every little thing, and just like pointing out what they think is the only way. Anyway. That's true, Shauna. Being bullied by your parents is the absolute worst. Constant scrutiny and criticism makes you feel so small and insecure. I'm so sorry. That's rough. Yeah, that is horrible. When it's someone who knows you and raised you, that's horrible in its own way. It's just horrible, period. Just don't do it, ever. Anyone. Thanks, Amy. Anyway, and by the way, not everybody on Reddit is like horrible. I've seen some really nice posts on there, and I've seen some really nice comments. Just sometimes people just like to, and at first it was such a shock to me. Like, I didn't realize it was happening. And so it was such a shock, and I went into a tailspin of reading every single post that I didn't even know was there. And then I found out it was, and so I kind of broke down. But since then, I'm getting better about it, and just being like, it's okay. People are going to say what they're going to say, and it hurts. I just feel like some of them are wasting their time by obsessing over and just finding any way that they can I'm going to stop talking. Anyway, pokies are good. Those are really good. I know, Amy. I bully myself more than anybody bullies me. Same. And that's the thing. That's why you should never bully someone, because you never know if they're already bullying themselves, or if they've got voices in their head telling them these horrible things, and then you're saying those same horrible things to them. and they've got the voices being like, this is why you need to end your life, and then to hear other people out there say the same things, you're like, well, maybe it's true, because if my voices and real actual people are saying that, then maybe it is true. You just never know. So what's the point in that? Whatever. Or it's fine. People want to hide behind, we're trying to help, or and sometimes it can be helpful. I'm not saying it's always this way, but whatever. There's no point. Yeah. Thanks, Maggie. Yeah, I have a lot of gifts wrapped, but I have a lot more to do. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I should go because I've already said too much, but I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will try and come back tomorrow. I'll do my best. But thanks for letting me be so crappy at this year. It's not. I just really failed. I'm sorry. But thanks, guys. I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow. And remember forever and always that you're beautiful, you're worth it, and I am too. Thank you for watching. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.